Welcome everyone to our presentation on the treasures of the Mekong. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sheila Kemp, and I am so excited to be hosting this once-in-a-lifetime cruise on the Mekong on the spectacular Scenic Spirit. For those of you on the call who have booked already, I can't wait to travel with you and share the excitement and the treasures of the Mekong. It's going to be amazing. And for those of you who aren't booked, I hope this inspires you to join us for this fantastic trip. Erin, if you'd like to introduce our guest speaker.
Thanks, Sheila. So again, Erin from Kemp Travel. Most of you, I can see from the attendee list, would know who I am. And we do have Tracy, our rep from Scenic here today, to take us through the treasures of the Mekong. So I will pass it over to her momentarily. But as I mentioned, there is a chat feature. So if you do have any questions throughout the presentation, go ahead and just put those questions into the chat function. And we will, at the end of the presentation, go over all of those questions and make sure that they all have been answered. So on that note, Tracy, I will let you take it away.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. And it's my pleasure to join Sheila and Erin here to share with you this incredible experience that they've selected to host such a milestone event for them. I'm just going to turn my video off here so you can focus on the beautiful images that I've got here. So this area of the world, Vietnam and Cambodia, the people are so special. It's such a special mix of cultures, languages, and historical backgrounds in this region. But the one common denominator that our guests, talk about more and more is the people there. And they love to smile, as you can see this lady here in the photo, and you'll just be forced back to smile back at them. So it's just such a wonderful destination here. And it's a whole journey that will be just a journey of smiles. So over the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to just take a closer look at some of the details here that will make this experience joining Sheila and her guests on board in Southeast Asia, just how it will make such a unique experience for you. So I'll touch on who Scenic is as a company, just for those of you who aren't familiar with us. And I'll show you all the all-inclusive nature of our scenic luxury inclusions. And we'll go Mekong River cruising aboard the Scenic Spirit, and we'll take a look around onboard the ship. And then I'll talk about some of the key highlights that are included in this Treasures of the Mekong itinerary. And then we'll finish up with some questions and answers, as Erin mentioned. So feel free to type in your questions in the chat box that Erin's monitoring there. And then we can answer some of those at the end of the presentation. Of course, any questions that we don't get to address, by all means, reach out to the wonderful team at Kemp Travel, and they'll be happy to answer any questions and secure your spot on this incredible hosted group. But before I move on, I just want to reassure all of our guests that while the world may have changed, our commitment to the extraordinary all-inclusive travel experience, our guests and crew's health, safety, and well-being remains our key priority. So we're working closely with Cruise Lines International Association and the local government health agencies to ensure our protocols go above and beyond the latest requirements. So we're constantly updating our protocols to safeguard both the health, safety, and the experience of our valued guests. So from a warm and safe welcome to the onboard experience to staying safe while on shore, you can be assured the guest experience will always remain at the heart of everything that we do. And we're committed to continually review our protocols to ensure our guests can travel safely in the many destinations we operate. So let's start with the Scenic story and who we are. Scenic is a proudly Australian-owned company. Our founder, Glenn Moroney, started his humble business back in 1986 as a coach tour operator that toured throughout Australia. Today, we stand as a global company operating over 500 cruises on the rivers and ocean and land tours throughout every continent. So we've grown quite substantially over the years. What this means to you is that you'll receive over 30 years of experience of delivering exceptional quality, service, and support wherever we go in the world. We're always looking for new travel experiences, quality and value, and that's certainly what we stand for at Scenic. So let's start off exploring the scenic difference on our river cruises in Southeast Asia. As part of our scenic commitment to ensure our guests have an exceptional journey, when we say we are all inclusive, that's truly what we mean. So throughout this presentation, you'll hear me talk about our scenic luxury inclusions. From our ships, our suites, the luxury services provided on board, our incredible dining, fully included beverages, the all-included shore excursions, and our exclusive scenic and rich experiences. And I hope at the end of the presentation, you'll have a better understanding of the scenic nth degree. It's those little things that we include to ensure that your journey will be an exceptional experience. So in Southeast Asia, something unique with Scenic is that we not only own our ships, but we've designed them to European engineering and safety standards, and we've built them locally. So this is something unique with Scenic. We operate them also with a Scenic crew. So they're our own crew that we manage, and they're overseen by our Western and our local management teams that are based in Phnom Penh and Ho Chi Minh City. So uniquely, this ensures that our ability to deliver a consistent level of unmatched 5-star service throughout your time in Southeast Asia. Scenic employs the best tour directors in the region, and they go out of their way to show you the little gems that only a local can. Everything in your trip is taken care of, including transfers, your gratuities, both on board and on shore. So you can be assured of a truly relaxing holiday in Southeast Asia with unrivaled on-the-ground support behind the scenes. So starting off with some of these inclusions that you'll see throughout the itinerary is our Scenic and Rich. These are exclusive experiences that will take you into the heart of Southeast Asia's culture. These are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and they create memories that will stay with you long after your trip has ended. So Scenic's the only operator that offers these unique closed door to the public experiences. And of course, they are all included with Scenic. So when you join Sheila on this trip, you'll enjoy 5 included Scenic and Rich experiences that are sure to be a highlight. Also, whether you want a relaxed pace or if you want to fit in as much as possible, our Scenic free choice activities that you get to choose from offer a diverse range of sightseeing and activities every day. And as the name suggests, the choice is yours. So you'll have several choices every day to choose from, and of course, all included. Escorted by local English-speaking guides and our tour directors, they are, of course, all included. And one of the most popular options is the opportunity to uncover the lively city of Ho Chi Minh City on a Vespa ride, shown here, through the back streets, sampling the street life and dining culture of the local Vietnamese. Of course, dining is such an important part of the itineraries, and on our land-based portions, you'll also enjoy a wide variety of all-inclusive dining options throughout Scenic free choice dining. So these are culinary highlights that will give you the opportunity to choose where to dine on certain nights in your journey. We're also making great steps towards a greener future. So we've eliminated the single-use plastic bottles and straws on board our ships. There's filling stations that are available throughout the ship and water filling stations as well at the shore stops. All the funds from these bottles will go back to community local projects. We also include what we call Scenic sundowners, or what we also like to call them as drinks with a twist. So these allow you the opportunity to toast the end of an extraordinary day in memorable locations throughout Southeast Asia. So you'll see this noted on the itinerary as well. So let's take a look at your home away from home on the Scenic Spirit, this beautiful ship for cruising along the Mekong. She's smaller than our European sister ships. The Scenic Spirit boasts some of the most spacious suites across our fleet. All of the suites here feature our signature Scenic Sun Lounge balcony experience. So all balcony suites on board the Scenic Spirit. Only 68 guests and a supporting crew of 50. So you will have the ultimate luxury river cruising experience with the most personalized service in this region. Our all-inclusive European river cruising delights can also be found on the Scenic Spirit with state-of-the-art innovative features such as the outdoor lounge, the pool and bar, open air cinema on the sun deck, and the very best in dining, private butler service, mini bar restock daily, and a complimentary guest laundry, just to name a few. So let's take a closer look inside. So welcome aboard the Scenic Spirit. This is the beautiful reception area. There's also an elevator on board this ship as well. So this is where you'll be staying for 7 beautiful nights. Of course, whichever suite you choose, our butlers are there for the personal touches that make your cruise so special. From the first warm greeting to remembering your personal preferences, our butlers are always on hand to give your cruise that polished edge. So with the Scenic Spirit, we've got 3 styles of accommodation. We've got our deluxe suites, the Grand Deluxe Suites, and Royal Panorama Suites. This is our lead-in deluxe suites here, and they're more than twice the size of our standard suites in Europe. So very spacious, 344 square feet, the most spacious suites that you'll find on the Mekong, and every single detail has been considered here. So we've got our beautiful scenic slumber beds, which can be converted into 2 twins, as well as your own separate sitting area and walk-in wardrobe. Of course, beautiful Egyptian cotton sheets, a pillow menu with nightly turn-down service. Each suite also has a private ensuite with luxurious eco-friendly amenities. Also included in your suites will be individual climate controls, complimentary restock daily minibar service, complimentary Wi-Fi. In the en-suites, you'll find a hair dryer, bathrobe, slippers. There's an in-room safe, and of course, lots of room under your bed where you can tuck that suitcase away as you only have to unpack once on board the ship and enjoy your floating 5-star hotel. The other option that you have for accommodations is the Grand Deluxe Suite, as you can see here. Every suite on board Scenic Spirit also features not only a balcony, but our signature experience, the Scenic Sun Lounge. So exclusive technology allows you very easily, with a gentle touch of a button, the upper glass panel smoothly glides upwards and it encloses your full-size balcony. So this allows you the opportunity to enjoy a little bit extra space, as well as the beautiful landscape all day, every day, no matter what the weather. And for absolute privacy, you can also close the inner balcony doors to create that Scenic Sun Lounge from the interior of your suite. So if someone likes the air conditioning and someone else wants to enjoy the outdoor fresh air, you can each have your own choice here. So this is the beautiful Grand Deluxe Suites at a very spacious 430 square feet. So some of the public areas on board the ship, this is the Spirit Lounge. Of course, the heart and soul of the ship. It offers contemporary floor-to-ceiling windows. There's coffee and tea making facilities here. We'll have some onboard entertainment, such as some culinary demonstrations, history, cultural talks, as well as some musical performances. This is a great spot to meet your fellow travelers and share the stories of your day's adventures with a refreshing cocktail, which of course is all included in your journey. We have authentic onboard entertainment and activities as well. So you may see some Tai Chi classes, lion dancers, and other special performances throughout your cruise. On the hotter days, you'll never want to leave this spot. The pool deck here, great spot there to take a dip and cool off. As well, there's you could have a light lunch here and beverages from the bar. Also on board, we have a wellness center. Very popular spot as well that you can indulge in a massage, facial, or hair services. These would be an additional fee, and this is the only one of the places that occurs additional fees on board the ship if you wish to partake. And of course, a popular spot to relax is on top on the sun deck, where you can enjoy 360-degree views with a cocktail in hand, just to let the day's adventures soak in. Our onboard dining, Southeast Asia, this region is definitely renowned for its fresh and flavorsome cuisine. And you'll get to enjoy everything from fine dining to the River Cafe, buffet to a la carte, in-room dining to poolside options, as well as in-suite dining. So there's an abundance of dining options on board that you can enjoy. Lots of fresh, special seasonal produce, of course, and regional specialties. But also they'll have a Western fare as well. So lots of choices, and of course, all included, as well as all your beverages all day, every day while you're on board with us. So let's take a look at the wonderful itinerary here that Sheila's got her group hosted for November in 2022. Great way to celebrate their 40th anniversary as well, with Sheila joining them. This is a great way to see not only the highlights of Ho Chi Minh City, otherwise referred to as Saigon, but also Siem Reap, which is home to the iconic Angkor Wat temples. So as you can see here, this is a land and cruise tour, and the circles highlight how many nights that you're spending in each location. So gives you lots of time to explore, enjoy some free choice activities, and also your own time where you can choose to get a little shopping done or just simply relax. Your included flight will arrive into Siem Reap, where you'll be met by your scenic tour director, who's going to be with you for the entire trip. After your 3 nights in Siem Reap, you'll board the Scenic Spirit for a luxurious 7 nights on board your floating boutique hotel, and then finishing your journey with 2 nights in Ho Chi Minh City before returning home. With our scenic special stays, when on land, you'll experience luxury hotels that are simply unlike any other. These are iconic properties, remarkable for their location, character, and heritage. So with the Kemp Travel's group in Siem Reap, you'll be staying at the beautifully appointed Raffles Grand Hotel d'Angkor shown here. This is an ultimate 5-star luxury hotel within walking distance to the popular markets and attractions. So now we get to start into some of the exciting activities and some of the choices. Again, with Scenic, there's no shortage of activities with our Scenic free choice. So I'll just highlight some of the options, and of course, lots of them there that you can choose from. So one of these exciting ones is this tethered balloon ride. So this is a picture actually a colleague of mine took. And it is one of your included free choice excursions. So Angkor Wat, of course, very famous attraction here, definitely a highlight. So this is in a tethered balloon ride. So it takes you above the famous Angkor Wat temples here. The temples, of course, is the heart and soul of Cambodia and a source of fierce national pride. So without a doubt, it's one of the highlights, is this opportunity to see it by air. Really magnificent. Another option is you can visit the well-preserved but lesser visited, the famous jungle covered Tem Prom. So many known by the movie Tomb Raider Temple here. So something else that you can choose from to visit. One of your scenic enrich experiences will be to enjoy front row seats that only our scenic guests get to enjoy at the colorful Cambodia Circus, where graduates have gone on to work at Cirque du Soleil. As well, the next morning, you'll be at an incredible experience with another Scenic Enrich experience with full champagne breakfast at a secluded temple site in support of an NGO bakery school after watching the sunrise over Angkor Wat. Now there is a sunrise. Beautiful, beautiful experience as well. In the evening, you'll be wowed by a mystical themed gala temple dinner and show at an Angkor temple. So all the tables shown here have been set up for this exclusive event for only our scenic guests, which of course is all included. An absolute highlight and memorable experience that I know you'll love. On day 4 of your itinerary, after a drive through the rural side of Cambodia, you'll arrive at Kapan Camp, where the Scenic Spirit awaits. You'll enjoy the next 7 nights on board in 5-star luxury in your 1-bedroom balcony suite and toast the start of your cruise with a cocktail reception that evening. Over the next few days, you'll be able to choose again from the many included scenic free choice activities to explore traditional villages and learn the history of the area. North of Phnom Penh is Udong, which is a former royal residence and capital for over 20 years, or sorry, over 200 years. Your all-included and rich experience will have you receiving a blessing in the pagoda from the resident monks and learning how to pray in Buddhist fashion before partaking in our donation of food to the monastery, contributing to the daily meal of the resident nuns and monks. So another unique experience that you'll get to enjoy. And near the border of Vietnam, we'll stop at the capital of Phnom Penh, where you'll enjoy all the included sightseeing for the must-see sites, including the Royal Palace and its famous silver pagoda shown here. And you can't visit Cambodia and not appreciate how the country and its people were affected by the Khmer Rouge. So this is an opportunity to visit the killing fields of Phnom Penh and the prison here, which was a former school converted into the main prison. So this is another free choice excursion that you can choose from for those that are seeking a deeper insight into the understanding of Cambodia. You'll definitely leave with a renewed appreciation of the determination and forward-looking attitude of the younger generation of Cambodia today. So Scenic has also some included touring, which is this is like our most popular tour here. It's our highest rated tour by our guests in this region that only Scenic offers. And it's a nighttime tuk-tuk ride through the lesser visited areas of Phnom Penh. And we'll stop at a local distillery for a private after hours tasting. Absolutely a really wonderful experience. Another option, well, as we get near the border of Vietnam and Cambodia, is residing on the Bassac River, is Chau Dong. So one of your scenic free choice activity options is a visit at Trao Su Bird Sanctuary, another popular option. So this reserve consists of protected forests and wetland areas, which attract a great variety of different types of bird life. So you'll enjoy a nice tranquil boat ride around the sanctuary and floating around this watery wonderland with its huge lily pads and abundance of wildlife and lush scenery. And it's just a wonderful way to spend a morning on the Delta. Of course, another option is to enjoy a walking tour around the markets where there's a little game set up that you get to barter with the shopkeepers in Vietnamese to purchase some select fresh produce as part of this game. But most importantly, it's an opportunity to explore and interact with the locals. Another very popular, fun activity. So after saying farewell to the scenic spirit with your many cherished memories, we'll bring you to Ho Chi Minh City and visit the War Museum before an orientation tour around your hotel. And you'll enjoy a 2-night stay at the Caravel Saigon. Your scenic tour director will continue to be with your group as well. And one of our other most popular options is this opportunity to uncover Ho Chi Minh City on a vintage Vespa ride through the back streets of this vibrant city, sampling the street life and dining culture. This particular free choice activity is a great way to immerse yourself into the Vietnamese culture and definitely a popular choice by our guests. So that's just a snapshot of some of the highlights that you'll get to enjoy with Kemp Travel on the Treasures of the Mekong itinerary, cruise and tour. For more details of the entire itinerary, of course, just reach out to the experts at Kemp Travel and they can provide you with the full itinerary. So again, with this incredible experience with Scenic, there's so many 5-star luxury inclusions, as you can see, because we include them just so that you can relax and enjoy your trip without worrying about a thing. And for your peace of mind, we've implemented our Book with Confidence policy. So lots of options there. So you can book now with confidence and cruise later with confidence as well. So talk to your travel advisor at Kemp Travel's 3 locations for all of the details. So we do hope you can enjoy, Sheila, and we can't wait to welcome you to experience the scenic difference. So with that, I will bring Erin back in to wrap things up. Erin?
Thank you very much, Tracy. I don't know if that sold anyone else, but I am definitely ready to join Sheila on that itinerary. I can't thank you enough for going through that and explaining and showing everyone what an incredible experience it will be on the Mekong with Sheila celebrating our 40th anniversary and with Scenic. I don't see any questions in the chat box yet, but if you do have a question, we'll kind of hang on here for a couple minutes and you can type those in. Of course, our contact information is on the screen here. And you can reach out to us at any of our locations or send an email to info@kemptravel.ca, and we'll be able to get back to you with any more information in regards to the tour. Now, Debbie just asked a question in regards to the cost. There is a few different options available. So Debbie, I will reach out to you with the different categories that are still available at this time and go through the pricing options with you. Anyone else who is looking for pricing, I can also send some quotes for the different options that are still available. There are some categories that are sold out. However, there is still some good availability at this time. So there is, I believe, let me just double check, 3 or 4 category options still available at this time. I lied, there's 5. So there is definitely some selection available. And now I think I know the answer to this, but Tracy, are all premium liquors included both at the bar and in room?
Yes, absolutely.
So yes, Tracy was also asking that question. So yes, Tracy, in both at the bar and in room.
Yep, so you can ask your butler to bring you a cocktail to your suite as well. So, and they can stock your butler will talk to you of what your preferences are to stock your mini bar too. So lots of options, you know, they'll definitely take good care of you.
Now, I noticed a couple of people who have asked for pricing. I will send that both to Liz and Sharon. Another question, room service available 24 hours a day?
I will double check on the 24 hours a day part. I'll just double check. Yeah, I'm not 100% sorry. If that it is, I know there has been some changes that way. So I'll get back to Erin and she can reconfirm that.
So I will follow up on that question in regards to the room service hours. And in regards to gluten-free menu, yes, we can put in all of the dietary restrictions along with any mobility or medical to ensure that your butler and all of the staff on board know that there is a gluten allergy. Another question, is there a fitness center or exercise classes?
There is a fitness center. There's not any like scheduled classes per se, but definitely there's a fitness center there that you can do a workout in.
And one other question, how much cash would you recommend taking and in what currencies? So I'll start answering that question. Everything on board except for the spa and the gift shop is included. So nothing much that you can spend on board. However, of course, if you're on shore, mainly would be if you're looking for, you know, picking up a snack or a drink or souvenirs on shore, because the gratuities for all of the touring and your touring is included.
Absolutely. And the currency on board, if you did want to book a massage or a hair treatment, it's in US dollars, the currency on board, just so you know.
Is it possible and is it recommended to book spa in advance of the cruise?
So you can only book it on once you're on board.
So once on board, we can help facilitate with any spa bookings.
Yep, your butler will definitely help you with that.
Okay, and any hiking or bike riding?
Not in these itineraries, no.
Okay,
These
and we will be recording this. Well, it is being recorded, so we will have it uploaded on our YouTube channel in the next day or so. And we will send, we normally post a link on our Facebook page, so you can just check back there, or just check our YouTube channel in the next day or so. We should have that up. And are drinks included in the hotels?
Not in the hotels, no. Any dinners, there will be some inclusions, but no, it would be on your own. So all your beverages, all day, every day, when you're on board, the Scenic Spirit are included.
Yes, okay. And let me see. Another question for pricing, so we can get that to you, Allison. Is there nightly entertainment on board?
Yeah, so there'll be a variety. So some evenings, such as that Temple Gala dinner, that will take place in the evening. So other times there will be entertainment brought on board. So just depending on what day, where you are, that sort of thing, there's always a variety of entertainment options.
Great. I think that is the only question, unless anyone else has anything else. I'll, like I said, leave it for a couple minutes as they have been coming in quite steadily. If you have a question, you can type that into the Q&A or the chat box and we'll get to those. So there is one more question. Can I do my own travel arrangements too from Siem Reap? Yes, we can facilitate that. There is currently a fly free offer. We can typically deviate the flights on that depending on what you're looking at doing. But if you would like to reach out to us, we can provide more details on that as well. Currency on shore.
So that will be the local currency, Vietnam and Cambodia, the different countries that you're in. Obviously, hotels, major stores, and that will take any of the major credit cards, of course.
So it's the Vietnamese dong, and the, what is it in Cambodia, is the riel, I believe. So we can get conversions for you guys to give you an idea of what you might want to bring in terms of how much you think you'll be spending on shore for souvenirs and anything additional. There's a question in regards to airline. At this time, the schedules are not out yet. So as soon as the airlines release their schedules, we'll be contacting the Scenic Air Department and they will give us the best available itineraries and we will pass those along to you to make sure it is exactly what you would like. There is flexibility in terms of specific airlines. However, there may be a surcharge if you're looking for something other than Scenic is offering. And yes, there is an opportunity to upgrade the seats on the flights if you'd like, and we can give you those pricings for extra legroom, premium economy, business when the flight does become available. So again, when the airline releases their schedules, we'll be able to provide upgrade opportunities and pricing at that time. And we'll do that on a case-by-case basis with everyone. A question in regards to how long the flight is. That will depend on the itinerary and the routing that is available. Off the top of my head, I don't know exactly what the routing will be as the schedules haven't been released yet. Tracy, do you have any idea of what the typical routing is for this itinerary?
It varies so much because guests are traveling from different gateways there. And again, like you said, the routing. So, and, you know, with the airlines changes in that, I think it's just best to wait till the schedules come out.
Yeah, now I would bet it will be something, it will be a longer flight, Toronto, perhaps Bangkok, or Toronto, Hong Kong, something like that, and then flying into Siem Reap. It will all depend on the schedules and what airlines are flying those routes on the days we need to fly. So if you have any further questions about the flights, we can kind of go over that, and I can give you an idea of what the flight will look like for the flight time to Siem Reap. Okay, I think I've answered all of the ones that are there so far. If there's any other questions, feel free to type those in, like I said, in the chat box or the Q&A. And if we have missed a question, please feel free to reach out to me. I do have a note of who would like pricing, so we will get that out to you as soon as we're off the call in regards to the available options and all of those details. So I don't see anything else coming in. Sheila, do you have anything else you'd like to say? I think you're muted currently, but I can unmute that.
No, I think you pretty much covered it. Tracy, you did a great job. That was very enlightening, and it certainly makes you want November to come very quickly. It looked amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a wonderful experience. Yeah, no, I think you're going to have a wonderful time, and you've picked an absolutely incredible itinerary to celebrate this milestone with.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. And thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and really looking forward to traveling with you.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any other questions. So again, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to join us to go through this spectacular journey. We will reach out to those who have asked for pricing. If you don't hear from us and would like some information, again, the email address you can reach out to is info@kemptravel.ca, or you can reach out to the agent you typically book with, and they'll be able to give you that information as well. So again, thank you very much.